Hey guys, I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live. Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2020, and I hope you're as happy to be here as I am. You happy to be here, Bre?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. All right. Is that all right?
I was looking for a little bit more excitement.
It's kind of like that commercial. Like, yeah, he's just okay. He's an okay doctor.
He's okay. Yeah. He's okay. We're here. We're healthy. We're having a good time. And we're happy that you guys chose to hang out here with us this amazing Thursday evening here in Dallas, Texas. We love being here. And this show happens, if you need a reminder, at 7:30 p.m. every Thursday. So make sure you always turn on and tune in. This show features some of the very best, and I do mean best, singer-songwriters in America, right here on Barside Jive Live every Thursday. By the way, now you too can download that's right guys, my shows on Apple, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and TuneIn. And more coming, guys. So we're on a lot of different platforms. If you happen to be listening to me right now, right this very second, as a podcast, I mean audio only, you can view us. That's right, guys. You too can see us right now. All you got to do is go to vocalnow.com. And remember, vocal is misspelled with a K. Absolutely it is, Boner. And then all you got to do is click on the Barside Jive image at the top of the app or the top of your browser. Come right into the show. You can sit down right here beside us and enjoy this amazing content that we've got for you tonight. And you can always watch any of my content on demand, YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. Barside Jive is also sponsored by the legendary
Zoo.
That's right.
Vocal.
The legendary Zoo, the world's best rock and roll, and can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vocalnow.com. With Vocal, you get classic rock, deep cuts, B-sides, last tracks, stuff you're never going to hear on the FM stations. Plus, the cool thing here is, guys, is that no 7 to 8 minutes of long, boring-ass commercials between the songs. That's right. No back-to-back commercials. Oh, be sure to check out my merch. I've got a few tees and hoodies left. Maybe some new stuff coming. But you got to go to bradjensenart.com. That's right. It's bradjensenart.com. Click on DC's gear. Then check out Brad's stuff because he's got his own stuff there as well. Tonight I have John McDonough in the studio, guys. But first... But first, let's talk some rock and roll news, guys. Pearl Jam, one of the most successful rock bands of the past quarter century, announced a new Gigaton album and tour. That's exciting, guys. That's exciting. Pearl Jam's 11th studio album, Gigaton, will be released on March 27th. Making this record was a long journey, guitarist Mike McCready said on the band's website. It was emotionally dark and confusing at times, but also an exciting and experimental roadmap to musical redemption. Collaborating with my bandmates on Gigaton ultimately gave me greater love and awareness and knowledge of the need for human connection in these times. The first single, Dance of the Clairvoyants, is expected in the next few weeks. You can pre-order the album on CD and vinyl at Pearl Jam's web store, pearljam.com/store. News of the album was accompanied by dates for a North American tour. Yay! They'll play 16 shows across North America starting March 18th at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto and concluding April 19th after the second of 2 shows at the Oakland Arena. You can see the full tour dates and get full ticket details at the band's website. Now, guys, Sorry, but no Dallas tour stop for this one. So you're going to have to go to Oklahoma City because it's the closest tour venue that you're going to find on this tour. But that show's April 6th, Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's just straight shot up 35. It's not far. What, 3 hours? 3 hours? 3 hours? It's close. So, and if you drive like Boner, you'll be there in 2. So, anyhow, moving on, produced by Josh Evans and the band, Gigaton is Pearl Jam's first record since 2013's Lightning Bolt, marking their longest stretch between releases. Evans has previously worked as an engineer on projects for Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, Mad Season, Jeff Ament, and Pearl Jam's lead guitarist and a founding member, Mike McCready, but it's the first time producing a Pearl Jam record. In January 2019, bassist Jeff Ament revealed that they had trouble focusing their energies in the studio with 2018 standalone single Can't Deny Me arriving as the only new music heard since Lightning Bolt. We've gone in probably 4 or 5 times in the last couple of years, so we have a whole ton of unfinished stuff, Ament told Rolling Stone. We're just sort of in a little bit of a limbo. I'm sure everybody's got a bunch more riffs, and I'm sure Eddie Vedder's got a handful of journal lyrics, and I'm sure Eddie does. It's just going to take us all getting into a room together for 6 weeks and just knocking something out. We're going to make a record, and we're in the middle of it, guitarist Stone Gossard added. We're just going to keep plugging away until we get one done. I like the sound of that. Very positive. Very positive. Hints that Pearl Jam were planning to announce a new album began last week, starting with a couple of images on social media, one with the band name spelled out like an electrocardiogram, and a more ambiguous one that looked like an animal's footprints or raindrops. Over the weekend, their website was updated with an interactive map that showed locations of large billboards featuring the EKG logo and a photograph of a polar ice cap when viewed through an Instagram filter melted. Well, that's cool. You're on Instagram all the time, right, Bre? So you could watch it melt.
Wonderful. I've got nothing else to do.
Bre, what do you think about Pearl Jam?
I can't wait to see what happens when it all melts.
I can tell she's a huge fan.
Word, guys.
Who's Pearl Jam, right? Oh, gosh, God, Bre. That wraps my rock news for this Thursday. If you like my rock music news, then it is hot
It is so
in
hot.
here.
It is hot in here.
It is. I am like sweating my ass off.
I'm glad to know it's not just me because
I am burning up.
Yeah.
Jay, it is like, it's killing me.
I'll take that.
Are you serious?
I'll take that ice cap right about now.
I'm telling you, I will take some polar ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little breeze. I'm sweating my balls off. Okay, guys, if you like my rock music news, then my Tuesday and Thursday 7:30 p.m. shows are the place to be. My news is always, you can count on it. Short, to the point, no fluff, no PC, and it's all rock and roll. Plus, just for the dudes, I always try to include a few pictures so you guys can relate. I know it helps me. Unfortunately, I didn't have a photo, but maybe next time. If you like rock and roll history, then turn on and tune into my daily dose of rock music simply by checking out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. If you'd like to check out my Daily Dose archives, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, and look in that Daily Dose playlist. Oh, me. I love this part. I do. New intro by Caleb.
It's worth the price you pay. Line 'em up and let's take a shot. We got some drinking to do. Yeah, you know what'll hit the spot. Boy, you're my kind of booze. You and me like top shelf liquor. Bottled up.
And here she is.
The Zoo.
Bre, Bre Akers on vocal.
That's me. Here I am, guys.
Bre, it's so good for you to be back.
Thanks. I know. 2 weeks in a row.
It's almost time for a vacation, right?
Yep. Another week.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah, the last week of January.
Are you serious? Another week already?
Well, yeah, like next week we'll record, and then the week after that I'm gone. We went over this multiple times.
Did we? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figures.
I'm trying. That's why I'm wearing my hat to try to keep it all in.
I already know, like, I'll be, because last time I was already like in Mexico, and you're texting me like, "Hey, you gonna be here?" I'm like,
Oh yeah, yeah. You're in Mexico, right? Oh yeah, I'll be there. Right.
On my way.
I'm on my way. Yeah, absolutely. I'm on my way. Yeah.
Cheap sunglasses.
But I wonder what's cheap sunglasses have to do with this conversation?
I don't know, man. You threw that one on me awfully hard there. But there's something in there somewhere. Let me think.
Oh gosh. So what's going on, Bre Akers?
well, I brought you alcohol this week.
I owe you big time.
I know.
I owe you big time.
But don't worry, guys. I am still continuing dry January for everyone, but DC is not a quitter. So
No, I forge right ahead.
So I made another mocktail for you guys this week,
Oh, that's good.
which DC has the mocktail plus a little bit of blueberry
Scott,
vodka.
yummy.
So this week's mocktail is a cranberry pomegranate spritz. So it's got cranberry pomegranate juice, a cinnamon stick to kind of still give it that like fall wintry vibe. And then you got your bubbles with some sparkling water that's blueberry and pomegranate flavored. So
Now that blueberry water last week was really good.
yeah, so it's like the same type of water we had last week.
Okay.
I can't remember what flavors we had. I know we had like the pineapple coconut one, and then
I think I had
something else.
That one I was drinking was blueberry.
Okay, there you go.
It
So,
was
yeah.
good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice little refreshing mocktail. And except DC's is not. Again, just added a little bit of blueberry vodka to his to keep up the theme.
Oh, it's tasty.
Yeah, so you can go either way.
Right.
So since we are 2 weeks into dry January, I'm going to tell you exactly week by week what is going on with the changes that your body is making by giving up alcohol. So this is everything that is not happening with DC. So
Okay. Everything that's not happening
yeah,
to me.
so he doesn't get all these awesome benefits. 'Cause
Oh, what a shame.
I know, guys.
The poor guy just looks miserable too, doesn't he?
Oh, I'm totally I'm totally miserable.
Yeah.
That's why his thermostat's all messed up.
Yeah, right. Right. Something's messed up. I know that.
That's why he's having a hot flash. It's the
Oh.
booze.
Yeah. No, it's the room. You said you were hot.
I know. Mine's just probably from fake baking before my trip. So.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh. Gosh, you don't want to go all white and all.
I know. My man always tells me I'm his pasty perfection, and I'm like, that's not.
That's not what you want to hear.
No, I was
That's
like,
not a term of endearment.
No. So,
Gosh.
hello tanning room.
Yeah.
But okay, guys, let me break this down for you.
Okay.
So week one, we all know week one sucked. DC told you how much it sucked. That
It was bad.
giving up booze is stupid.
Very.
You were going back to work after the holidays, and all you want to do was go to happy hour because
Yeah.
you hate life.
Yeah.
So that, it's week one. But when you cut out booze your first week, you will probably find it harder to actually fall asleep because booze is, what knocks you out. And if you tune in last week, we talked about how it actually like roller coasters your sleep cycle, and you have not as deep sleep that you're supposed to be having. So within the first week, you are probably getting less hours of sleep, but it's better quality. You'll also notice an increase in your hydration. So fun fact, when you're drinking alcohol, you lose 4 times the amount of liquid out of your body that you consume in alcohol. So,
That's a problem.
yep. Now we got the sound effects. Great. Can't wait.
Yeah. I love this.
Yeah, so hydration can impact your mood, your brain function, your concentration, and it can decrease headaches. That's probably why I could not talk to save my life last week. It also, increases like your lack of motivation, muscle cramps. That's also why we just give up going to the gym and stuff, because a lot of times you just feel like crap after you drink. Then move on to week 2. I know you're just waiting to push that button. So. I don't even know what that is.
That was dynamite. See, next week it's going to be plugged into the system, so it'll actually be cooler.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, I can't wait. So week 2, you're going to start having better digestion and less irritation, because alcohol irritates your stomach and digestive tract.
Really?
Yeah, so less of that.
Yeah, less of that.
Less of that. This is also the week that you can expect to start seeing some of your weight come off. So if you actually gave up 6 pints of beer a week, you're saving about 2,200 calories in your diet. Here, go for it. Yep, there you go. Was just waiting for it. It's like babysitting.
It's like babysitting
That's all
adults.
this is. Yeah. It's just, and doesn't pay very well either, guys.
Yeah, boy, I can tell you all about that.
And week 3, which is what we are currently in right now, guys. If you're doing dry January, your blood pressure is going to start to come down this week. So maybe you won't murder as many people.
Oh, hang on. I got one for that.
Oh, here we go.
Murder.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds just like my neighborhood.
It is.
so.
It is. It's like a kid with a bad toy on Christmas Day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Jimmy, stop that.
So as you guys know, high blood pressure is a major cause of stroke and heart attack, and we don't want anyone stroking out. So DC, don't stroke out on us, okay?
Okay, I
Yeah.
won't.
Perfect.
I'll be good.
Then week 4 of January, guys, which is what we are all trying to head into. This is the week that you'll be feeling and seeing the most benefits. Your boosted hydration levels will have a positive effect on your skin. You actually have reduced dandruff and eczema. And 4 weeks alone without booze will help improve your liver function, because that's how long it takes to start shedding excess fat on your liver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So you're screwed.
Yeah, that excess fat on your liver is not a good thing.
Okay, I can tell you this. I've been sober for 22 years, and none of this stuff happens.
And none of this happens either.
All these benefits is just a lie. Don't believe her.
All right, guys. Well, my other benefits is that by the end of the month, you've saved a lot of money and your sex life has improved. But if that's not the case, then I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what type of sex life you have,
I'm
but
looking
those,
for a sex life improvement button.
those-
What do we got? Oh, yeah, hang on. I got that somewhere.
This is disturbing.
I've got
Who
that.
gave him this? Jay?
I've got-
Like,
That's not it.
That sounded like Dead on Arrival.
Oh, here. Here we go.
Oh,
It's not over yet. Hang on.
Alien contact has been established.
That's not it either.
There you go.
That was scary. Okay.
that's what happens when the sex life is going well.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, guys.
Do we have a week 5?
Week 5 is if you keep on going, then all this should continue to improve. You know.
Wow.
So
So, hey, it's
if
your
you're,
choice.
if you're not getting laid, then give it 4 weeks.
That's right. That's right.
But okay, guys. So DC and I are wanting to go on some field trips.
Oh, I can't wait.
So yeah, we're just gonna come in
Someone take that
gun
from him.
blazing like that to local businesses. So if you are a bar or restaurant in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, We would love to come in and feature some cocktails and food that you guys have. I know a lot of restaurants and stuff are changing over their menus for the season. So if you have a new signature cocktail menu or you just have some crazy signature cocktail, DM me. We'll get something set up so we can come out and film, get y'all on the show, go live, do some fun stuff. So yeah, just reach out. And you can do that by following me on Instagram at It's the Tipsy Gypsy, or you can email me at Bre, B-R-E, at It's the Tipsy Gypsy, or go to itsthetipsygypsy.com. All that good stuff. But yeah, somebody take this from him.
Yes.
It sounds like fun, Bre. I can't wait. Field trip. I love field trips.
We won't bring the sound generator either.
I love field trips, guys. I love. And if, we go to your place and it really sucks, then we won't tell people.
No, we won't tell people.
We won't advertise it.
Yeah, we'll just happen to lose that segment. So.
Actually, we'll only go to the cool places.
The cool places.
The coolest places.
So so if you've got a cool place that DC won't lie to your face about, then
Yeah.
hit us up.
Call us.
Yeah.
Have your secretary call mine.
And Godspeed the last 2 weeks of dry January.
Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, I'm telling you. Woo!
You got booze. You're fine.
I am. Thank you for the drink. Bre is awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the health report. And thank you for the field. I love field trips.
Yes.
Can't wait. Do we have one scheduled yet?
Not yet, but I got a list.
I saw some people reaching out to you. So.
Yep, I got a list going.
Okay, cool. Is your segment done?
Yeah, I know. Usually you just cut me off, and
I do.
So you don't know
when did I
what to
cut
do.
you off?
Everybody runs for alcohol. They're closing up and we yell, hell no! Staying here all night long. Touch and liquor. Can I get a couple of shots? Touch and liquor.
I actually got a couple messages about people enjoying the new intro.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang it. That's awesome. I love hearing that.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you'd enjoy.
Yeah, please enjoy Bre's new intro and outro. Yeah, we got something else coming up for you guys. Guess what it is? Yep, you're wrong. My next guest is John McDonough. John is a singer-songwriter from Austin, Texas. Just drove in the parking lot just a little bit ago. Saw him drive in. That big-ass, fancy-ass van he's got. I don't know where he's getting the money. But anyway, he's from Austin, Texas, and his shows span 5 decades of hits combined with unique originals. John's acoustic guitar work, passionate vocals, and personal lyrics. That's right. I said personal lyrics. Result in a modern singer-songwriter sound rarely heard. John has spent the last 24 years playing in and around Austin while co-producing and self-releasing 7 CDs of original music. He has played to the rowdy crowds of 6th Street. I'm familiar with those rowdy crowds. The dinner crowds of Austin restaurants and everything in between.
There is no dry January on 6th Street. I can promise you.
No. Half those people don't even know what street they're on. They don't know what city they're in. Keep Austin weird. 8 years ago, he decided to retire from psychotherapy, and we still think he needs psychotherapy for retiring from psychotherapy to do music, but hey, we can't all be sane. And focus solely on music. In that time, he has written and recorded 4 new CDs, played over 450 gigs, performed in 10 major music festivals as a solo artist, several times appeared and performed on local and national radio, and he has once again reached the pinnacle of a music career being a guest on this show. And he's embarked on successful tours throughout the United States. His previous 3 releases, Dreams and Imagination, Surrounding Colors, and Can You See Me Now, all received great reviews and airplay all over Europe and the United States, with all 3 releases spending 6 consecutive months on the Americana Music Association record chart in the United States. He has drawn comparisons to Elton John and Harry Chapin for his vocal style and abilities, while Austin radio host Stephen Rice has compared John's emotional storytelling to the songwriting styles of James Blunt and Damian Rice. 2020 is going to be an exciting year for John as he continues to gig all over Texas, tour the United States and Europe, and record an acoustic CD of his favorite originals. Let's welcome John McDonough to the Barside Jive Live.
Well, thank y'all.
John.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's a pleasure being here as always.
Well, how are you?
Good. I'm good.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. When I was driving up, I was trying to remember when I was on here last, and I honestly cannot remember.
It's been, I know it's been a year.
It's been about a year. I think it was January or February a year ago.
Yeah. Wow.
I know.
You don't look any older. Still got all your teeth.
See, it's that.
Didn't use a walker to get in the building.
It's that not drinking. 22 years later, it's paying
it?
off. Yeah.
Yeah,
as
see?
I drink.
There's some benefits to it. Don't worry, DC. We'll get you a wheelchair while you're on.
Don't want that fatty liver.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh man, so you're doing good?
I am. Yeah. I had a good year.
Yeah, you did. You did a lot.
I did. I can't believe it feels longer ago than a year at this point, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah.
Do you write down your goals?
I haven't written them down, but I do have them in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't actually physically write them down?
Yeah.
Because I've always heard that when you actually write down your goals,
them.
yes, you reduce them to writing, you're more likely to accomplish them.
It makes
right?
them more concrete. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we should all. I mean, it's we could still do the resolution thing. This is only the 2nd week of January, right? Mm-hmm. Almost the 3rd. We could all make that resolution now. Start writing down our goals.
That's true.
Does that mean you're not going to do it?
No, I was just thinking these were things I used to tell people when
That's
in
true.
my old profession.
Oh yeah, your psychotherapist. Write down your goals. But now I'm a musician. You're like, what the hell? You know,
And I was like, I should be applying them to myself.
Yeah.
But I guess
you
8 years later, it's all gone out the window.
You need a psychotherapist.
Yes, I do.
Everybody needs a psychotherapist, except for me. I'm just self-contained. I'm everything to me. That's awesome that, you got all that in your head. So did you accomplish all the goals you wanted to accomplish in 2019?
Almost.
Really?
So at the beginning of the year, I started recording this new CD, and I put it out in May or June. And so that was a big one that I accomplished. And I did a couple good tours in my van that you were talking about.
Right.
Spent some time out west, so that was real good. And spent some time up in the Midwest in October playing shows. So I got a lot done. I did not get to Europe, so that was sort of a bummer.
Okay.
I was going to go, but then a friend said, hey, I'm going out west to play these dates. Do you want to join me? And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good too. So
Yeah.
I ended up doing that instead.
Yeah. So you're going to do the Europe thing this year?
So my goal is this summer to, in April, I'm planning on going out east for most of the month and then trying to get to Europe in the summer.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And then record another acoustic album towards the end of the year.
Okay.
So those are my sort of 3 goals that I've laid out but have yet to write down.
Oh, yeah. You need to reduce them to writing, right, Bre?
Yep.
Right. If you're gonna be a Barside Jive, you got to write that shit
All
down.
right, I will do it.
Yeah. Right, Boner.
That's a fact, Jack.
Thanks, Boner.
Yeah. Thanks, Boner. Thanks, Boner. You can go now. You can go now. Thank you, Boner. Why don't you give the audience a kind of a real quick thumbnail sketch of how you got into this music thing? I mean, I think your story is interesting because you were you had a real professional career. You're a psychotherapist, and all of a sudden you make this jump to music. But I know music started early on in your life, like most musicians, but kind of run through that, would you?
Sure. So I really started taking music seriously when I was in college a long time ago. And it was always a big part of my life, but obviously always working or going back to school, things like that. I was playing gigs, but sometimes I'd get burned out on it and I could go a couple years not playing gigs, or then I'd get really into it, but like I said, it was always sort of in combination or in backseat to my job. And it was about 8 years ago. What happened was I just hit a wall with psychotherapy, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I took 6 months off and still didn't want to do it. Took a year off, still didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I got to do something. So that's when I really started doing music full time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was, music's not easy, and lots of times it's not fun. And it took me a while to sort of not get frustrated with it and start looking for something else.
Right.
When I was younger, I'd quickly sort of get frustrated and be like, okay, there's got to be something better than this, and I'd go do something else.
Right.
But now I have a better attitude about it, so I'm sticking it out longer.
Right. So I guess to be a psychotherapist, you have to have like a degree, like a bachelor's degree, right?
And a master's.
And a master's.
Yeah.
All in psychology, I guess.
Yeah, or in counseling.
Or in counseling. Yeah. 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 When I was in college, they made me take a psychology course. I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, I really didn't like it. I had to take a social work course. I think I hated it worse.
I always thought psychology was interesting, even though, I didn't start doing it till a little bit later in life. I didn't do it right out of college. But I always did find it interesting. And I still find it interesting. I just don't really want to do it anymore.
Right. Because it paid so shabby.
Well, I was going to say, I went to where the money is.
Yeah.
The music.
Yeah. Sure. Bullshit. Bullshit. Hang on.
Uh-oh. I've inspired him to get out the sound effects again.
I know there's got to be one on there that fits this.
I'm gonna throw that iPad out the window.
I know which one it is. It just might take me a minute to find it. Here it is, right here. That's a long one.
I was going to say, I think we got it. I think we got the gist of it.
So what did your family say? Here you've got this career as a psychotherapist, and all of a sudden, I think I'm going to do music. So what was your family like? They're looking at you like, are you a nut?
I put them through so much stuff at that point. When I said that, they were like, fine, whatever, Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, they were, at that point, I don't think they were that upset about it.
Because you'd probably been complaining about your job.
I don't remember, actually, if I was or not.
Well, if you hated it that much,
but the last year was a little rough in terms of things that happened. Yeah. There was some complaining about it, and yeah. And some other things happened. My little sister had a baby, and so I spent basically a year up in Chicago. She's single. She had a baby with artificial insemination.
Oh, okay.
And so the plan was I was going to go out there for a month and help her right after she had the baby. And I ended up falling in love with this kid and spent basically almost the whole year there.
Wow.
And so my parents were pretty happy about that, I think, too. Yeah. Right. They weren't complaining too much that I left psychotherapy because I was doing a good thing helping her.
Did you ever run into any patients like that, those in that Silence of the Lambs? Did you like that dude that had that chick in that well or whatever with the dog?
Oh, God. No.
Nobody like that. No. They wanted to do weird shit, dress up people.
I have some good stories I could tell,
really?
But nothing that extreme.
Tell me the best story. I just want to know the best. Best story.
What can I say?
You don't have to name their names, or you can name their names. It'd be cooler But if you don't want to, it's okay.
I'll just say this. At one point, I had a client who thought that I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it. It wasn't actually the devil, but it was spirits of the devil had inhabited my body with the purpose of converting him to Satanism. So that was an interesting afternoon.
Shoot, I've had that happen several times. Is that something wrong?
Have mercy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
No.
You know?
No.
It's just like a case of bad food poisoning.
Yeah.
I felt my energy levels were up. You know, I thought these spirits were sort of helping me in some ways. But
So how'd you treat him?
he actually was kicked out of the facility.
Oh, was
for
he?
some other things as well.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah.
So now he's just like on the street.
Yeah. Yeah. He's your
knocking on the door of the studio.
He got his degree and he's your dentist.
I hope for the best. I do not know what happened to him, but I hope for the best for him.
He wrote Little Shop of Horrors. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
you didn't give him your business card or anything with your phone number.
No,
on.
we
He's at a bar that I know of.
like I
Yeah.
said, he
Right.
wasn't real interested in keeping up in touch with me either, since I was, you know.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, you know what? I think it's time for a song.
You know, you did this to me last time too. You had me talking about this. I don't know if I can say it, but it was very inappropriate stuff. And then all of a sudden,
Not on this show. We never have inappropriate
so
stuff.
inappropriate. And then in an instant,
So
you go,
inappropriate.
all right, well, what are you gonna sing for us? I'm like,
Well, I know.
I'm like, okay, let me shift modes here real fast.
Remember, you came. You need a psychotherapist after the show, right?
I was gonna
And a
say, it's just
shower.
DC's multiple personalities coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
them fighting over airtime.
All of a sudden, I just feel like a song.
You kind of look like a song, man.
Yeah. I've been told that. Wasn't a very pretty one either.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
I think AC/DC sang a lot of songs about me. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you ready for a song?
Oh, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Was that too fast?
No, this is good. Are you tuned?
I think so.
Okay. Well, this is John McDonough from Austin, Texas, right here on Barside Jive Live.
She sighs softly to herself, watching the ships sail by. Her last cigarette is burning and an eagle circles the sky. And winter's coming on, she can feel it in the air. It's gonna be a long one, she fears. And she sits dressed in green, and she sings out to the sea. And maybe it's you who needs to leave, out among your own in a world of cowards and thieves. Live inside your walls of God, make believe. Maybe it's you who needs to leave. And black and red painted on a wall, overnight we've lost 80 years. A church burning down south, another march through a trail of tears. Take a look in the mirror, she cries, you made your choice to feed the hate in this world and give it a voice. And she sits dressed in green, and she sings out to the sea. And maybe it's you who needs to leave, out among your own in a world of cowards and thieves. Live inside your walls of God, make believe. maybe it's you who needs to leave. She sits dressed in green, and she sings out to the sea. And maybe it's you who needs to leave. Out among your own in a world of cowards and thieves. Live inside your walls of God, make believe. Maybe it's you who needs to leave. And maybe it's you who needs to leave. Woo. Thank y'all very much. Thank you.
Wow. That's awesome. So
Thank you
you're
very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You earned it. So you're like laser focused on your music career, I know, and you're just doing what seems to be the right things. What have you learned, John?
Boy. You mean just about life in general or about the music industry or either one?
Whatever.
I think what I'm learning is it's perseverance and and it's time. Nothing happens easily and nothing happens quickly. And so just to keep working at it and keep working at it, and little doors open up along the way, and then you just keep working at it and keep working at it, and it feels like you're not getting anywhere, but when you look back from 2 or 3 years ago, then it's like, okay, yeah, I have made some progress.
Oh yeah. Right.
But I think that's the thing that I'm learning and working on.
Right. If you were to take a brand new musician under your wing and give them some advice based upon something that you've learned working in this business, what would you tell them?
I think that would be it. I'd be like, just stick with it.
Don't give up.
Keep working. Keep working on improving your craft. Keep working on trying to play different venues, better venues. Keep putting yourself out there in different places, and just keep going.
Yeah.
I had a friend, we talked about, another musician, and we were talking about, like music videos, live streaming, live performing, putting out new music. And he said, he goes, you just have to do it all of the time.
Right.
And I think about that,
right.
When I'm getting lazy and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, okay, what should I be doing now? Because I should be doing something more.
Right. Yeah. Always be doing.
Do it all of the time.
Yeah. Yep. I think that lesson, I think that pertains to pretty much anything.
I think so. Yeah. Anyone who's been really successful, you see what they've done to get there, and it's usually much more than you imagine.
Right. Right. Very cool.
It's hard for me though, because since I am a little bit older than say Bre, like
no way.
I get a year or two
really?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Just a year or two.
Year or two? Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I get nervous about, bugging people. I get bugged by people on like social media if they're just bombarding me with stuff daily.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, give it a rest,
Right.
And so there's a part of me that's always trying to balance it too. Like
Right.
I want to be out there like you're supposed to be, but then there's a part of me that's like, I don't want to be annoying to these people, And I think the younger people don't see it as annoying.
Yeah.
Like I do as an older person.
Right. Right. Do you have a song about persevering and?
No.
It's in the works. That's what keeps him going.
That'd be his next album. Now that you mention it, no.
Most of my songs are about giving up, throwing in the.
I noticed. Could you
screw it?
Could you got another song about giving up, about a hopeless situation? No wonder you're not a psychotherapist anymore. Those people leaped right out the window since they left. his office.
I said, I don't know what I can do for you.
Yeah. Yeah. They moved him to the first floor because that fourth floor wasn't working out very well for the clients.
Payback suck.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was a good therapist. I have to say.
Oh, no,
this.
I believe you
was,
probably
yes.
were. Yeah. I believe you were, but can you play another song for us?
Of course. You're like, I don't want any psychotherapy from you. Just play another song.
No, we're just running out of time.
You're like Satan won. Next song,
Yeah.
guys.
That's right.
You don't fool me. No, we're just running
Well,
out
I'll
of
tell you
time.
what. You can either play a song or I'm going to play some sounds.
I will choose to play a song, and I will choose to believe that is what your audience would rather hear as
Oh,
well.
I'm sure. What are you going to play?
So this is an older song that I've sort of reworked. Again, that's what the acoustic CD I'm going to make at the end of the year. My plan is to make it with just 2 acoustic guitars, 2 vocals, and a string section, and that's it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And it's going to be all older songs that I've sort of reworked, or at least I just want to record them acoustically.
Right.
So this is one of the older ones that I've sort of reworked, and that I plan on recording that way.
Awesome.
Neons dancing in the rain, voices scream, but none of it matters, none of it means a thing. 2 more hours you'll be here, and I'll hear the angels sing. Drop your bags and lay me down. Welcome home. Heaven can wait. Let's raise this glass together. Horses run and flowers grow. We'll beat this drum forever. And it's your love that sets me free. Here comes the sun without a minute of sleep. You know everything I think and feel. It's your love sets me free. I feel you breathe, I smell your hair. I pull you closer as we lay here. In your eyes I'm young and alive. You promise me our time's yet to arrive. I just wanna be in your arms for every sunrise. And it's your love that sets me free. Here comes the sun without a minute of sleep. You know everything I think and feel. It's your love that sets me free.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was kind of short. You got a longer one? I loved it.
Thank you.
I loved it. I just wanted it to go on a little bit longer.
Well,
That's another doctor.
thank y'all, first of all, for the applause. I really appreciate it. DC, it is a little bit short, actually. The original version does go on a little bit longer. But I sort of felt like this one was just sort of like, let's get in there, say what I have to say, and then get out.
Right.
And not worry about the length as much. So.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So if you had your choice, what musician would you, John, like to collaborate with? Love to collaborate with?
Besides Justin Bieber, you mean?
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Especially Justin.
We took Justin off the list.
Because I mean, I think you
'Cause
already
you
know
kept
that's
picking
my
him.
first choice. Yes,
You kept choosing Justin. So we finally took him off the list.
DJ Khaled.
a close second.
Yeah.
A close second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Close.
All he's got to do is just yell his name at the beginning of your song, and then it's like a hit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's very true. It would have to be one of the legends like Elton John or James Taylor, Billy Joel. Probably. I mean, one of those three, probably. Yeah, it would be one of those three.
Yeah.
Those are, when I listen to a lot of different music, and I have some people that are current that I really like, but my fallback is always the singer-songwriters of the 70s, the James Taylor and Elton Johns and Cat Stevens. That's the music I always fall back on.
Right.
So
Right.
it would be one of those guys.
Yeah. Cool. Great choices.
And I'm sure they're just dying to work with me too. So it's going to happen any time.
You never know.
perseverance.
That's right. Don't build walls. We
And write it down.
That's right. Right. As soon as they find out who you are, I'm sure they might be interested.
Well, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and they watch Barside Jive live, so I'm sure that they're going to be contacting you soon.
You are my ticket.
That's right. That's right.
To the legends of the 70s.
Right. Well, this is I do my little lightning round now, and I'm going to throw out a word or two and let you give a quick response.
Oh God!
And then it's kind of challenging for me too, because then I try not to comment on your responses. So I'm trying. It's equally tough for me. Okay, so you ready?
All right. So is Bre a part of this too, or is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Okay.
These are all.
He doesn't care about me.
These are. That's a lie. It's a lie.
Boner's not a part of this.
Anybody that gives this segment is important to me. All right, here we go, John McDonough. Here we go. Okay. Favorite app? Oh my gosh, I got to find a sound for this. It's taking freaking too long.
Well, several are coming. Let's see. Favorite app is probably the NHL app.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, because I subscribe to NHL.com and I can get any hockey game anytime.
Okay. Zodiac sign.
Aries. Dude, is that bad too? I can't really change that one. Okay, good.
You've had a lot of Aries on the show.
I know. I'm the 11th.
28th.
Yeah, you're older. Favorite beverage?
Diet Pepsi.
Those diet drinks are really bad for you.
I know, and I drink a lot of them.
Yeah, they're
too.
bad.
Yeah.
They're bad. I mean, it's better drinking the regular. I shouldn't be commenting around Bre. I'm sorry. Okay, Gumby or Pokey?
Gumby.
At least he knew who they were.
Sort of. I'm not sure who Pokey is actually.
Seriously?
You need to change your lightning round questions. I mean,
Go-
I actually know this surprisingly.
Gumby Road Pokey. Okay, well, I guess we're going to move on. Sasquatch or space aliens?
I am very into space, actually, so I'm going to have to go space aliens on that one for sure.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't go Sasquatch, because I used to work for her. And Brett Wells, remember me when we worked for Sasquatch? I know Brett's out there. All right, space aliens, that was your answer?
Definitely.
That's your final answer?
That is, yes. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay. First celebrity crush?
Farrah Fawcett. Had the poster hanging up above my bed.
Me too, bro.
You know
Me
the poster
too.
I'm talking about. I don't have to
I
explain
know.
it.
She's laid out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember in the swimsuit. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farrah Fawcett. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know what I was looking at. I was just like, this is popular, so I went with the flow.
Boner loved Farrah Fawcett.
Have mercy.
She was
I got
something.
some stories about that picture.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, moving on. The Walking Dead or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad, but I gotta say I got a little burned out on Breaking Bad too.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
Herschel died yesterday.
Did he really? From The
Yeah.
Walking Dead?
Yeah, the guy who played Herschel died yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've never seen The
liked
Walking
Herschel.
Dead actually. So.
Great show. Breaking Bad was good too, but the first couple seasons were really good on those, and then after that, it kind of goes on too long.
Exactly, and then
It's kind of like that song. If it had been a little bit longer, it probably would
You'd
have
be
really
like,
fizzled.
"Shut it."
It probably fizzled out altogether. But
with Breaking Bad, it only fizzled out halfway. Being
Right.
so short.
right,
So,
right.
in Breaking Bad, I towards the end, it must have been at least 4 times an episode. Some bad guy had a gun about to blow their heads off,
Yeah.
but somehow miraculously they said the exact right thing that
Yeah.
saved them,
Right.
And everything turned around. And I was like, how many times
Yeah.
are we gonna,
Can I
see
predict this?
I mean, it got really
Right.
predictable.
All right, we just got a few more. We're almost done.
Okay.
I got to call this something
Sorry,
else
I know I
besides
shouldn't-
lightning.
I shouldn't elaborate.
It's like slow mo. It's my slow mo round.
So it's my fault. I'm elaborating.
I can't even hear my voice anymore. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. Favorite Disney princess.
Prison?
Favorite Disney princess.
I can probably name more Disney prisons than
You
princesses.
can't say it either.
I
That one really wasn't for you. It was left over from last week. So
I was gonna say
I forgot to delete it, but it's all right. You can answer if you want to.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel wasn't a Disney princess.
Oh, see, I don't even know what the
Just say Cinderella.
Fine, Cinderella, great.
There you go.
Yeah.
Favorite recipe.
Oh God. I don't cook to save my life.
You don't?
No.
You drive that big ass van and you don't cook in there?
No, I drive that big ass van to the restaurant and I eat out.
Boner asked me, he says, is he cooking in there? I said, I think so. He's got a big ass kitchen in that big ass
I
van.
have some peanut butter and jelly and
Oh.
some bread and some cereal
Pepsis.
and some Diet Pepsis.
Pepsi.
And when I want a good meal, I drive it to
The restaurant.
That's right.
All right. Screw the recipe. You won't be in my DC's cookbook. Corn or flour tortillas?
Flour.
Okay.
I guess.
I guess it depends on, yeah. I like my tacos on corn, but I like everything else on flour.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. That was the last one.
Speaking of tacos, how is
You have a song about tacos?
No, but have you had a pink taco recently?
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't forget a thing. So be careful what you say and do
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah,
Yes.
pink taco. I remember that.
We're going
yeah.
back about 2 years now.
Yeah.
My first time with you.
Yeah.
And you were slamming the pink tacos.
Yeah, at Six Springs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the first time we met, right?
That's right.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we should do. We should play one more song.
All right. So we're going to do, we got time for one more,
Let's see.
and which is fine. I'm determining what I'm going to play.
No, you figure out what you're going to play, and we'll play it in a minute. Hey, take a second, though, and tell people how to contact you. And do you want to talk about anything on your schedule coming up?
Contacting me. This is so hard. Can you do a link when you do the show or no?
Yeah, I can.
It's the best way is via my website, which is johnmcdonoughlive.com.
Okay.
I can spell it out now if you want.
Yeah, you
or we can-
should.
Okay, so it's JOHNMCDONOUGH.
Okay.
Live, LIVE.com.
Right.
An easier one is you could find me on Instagram, which I believe is just johnmlive.com. So
Okay.
that's easier to remember, just johnmlive.com.
Okay.
And either one of those, my website, of course, you'll find links for everything. But I'm on Instagram is probably my favorite social media, so you can contact me there as well.
Okay.
And nothing in the area coming up immediately, but I do want to say in May I will be up for 2 shows back to back. I don't remember the dates. That's good. But I'll be in McKinney one night and in Plano one night.
Oh, good.
And like I said, a Thursday and a Friday. And I've played both these places before. They're great. I always have a good time. So I'm very excited about that.
Good.
So again, it's on my website, but if that's in May.
Okay, cool.
I will be back in the area to perform.
Awesome. Sounds good. Will you figure out what you're going to play? We'll let you close this out, and then I'm gonna do my thing.
All right. So the last song was this. I don't write many happy love songs. That my last song was one of them. And now we're gonna.
Short love.
It was short. Well, we're gonna fast forward about 6 months, and this song is
wow.
the other end of that relationship.
Okay. Okay. Hold that thought 1 second. Hold that thought. Guys, today my featured cigar is the Gurkha Private Select Abuelo. This segment is sponsored by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop located in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas. Guys, welcome to the Grand Infusion. So what do you get when you marry a rare high-end blend of tobaccos with 7-year aged Ron Abuelo rum? 2 words, cigar nirvana. Gurkha Private Select Abuelo Churchill has done just that. A dark and rich Maduro wrapper can be seen inside Private Select's glass tube casing capped by red melted wax, sealing in the ample flavors this gem produces. Notes of leather, nuts, and earth can be found hiding behind bolder notes from the rum, toffee, and cocoa. Balanced and complex, this medium-bodied morsel demands your attention from the start and keeps it until the very last puff. Your mission? Go see Kenny, Tom, or Dina at Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop for one of these Gurkha Private Select Abuelos, or ask them to make a recommendation for you. And remember, as always, mention Barside Jive and you get 10% off your purchase. Besides my Tuesday and Thursday shows here at the Vocal Studios, don't forget my show in the Dallas Design District on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m., 1523 Dragon Street, featuring singer-songwriters and those visual artists. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, where I archive all my shows. Remember that VocalNow.com is home to the zoo as well as Barside Jive, so download the Vocal Now app from your app store. It's free, guys. It's free. No excuses. If you create music or some other form of art and would like to be featured on one of my shows, or would like to sponsor or advertise on a show, or maybe you have an idea or comment, just shoot me an email, dc@barsidejive.com. My show today is also been brought to you by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie, hipandhippie.com. Thanks to Jay and Jimmy, our production team, for all the hard work they do behind the scenes. And guys, we are out of here. Thanks again for hanging out with us this evening. We are so happy that you are here, and we appreciate your support of what we are doing here and hope that you'll share us with your friends and followers. That would be like totally cool. And until next time, be kind to one another, keep it real, keep on rocking. And here he is one more time, John McDonough, based in Austin, Texas, right here on Barside Jive Live.
Again, I tell you I love you, you just look down. I hold your head in my hands, you just stand there, your foot plays with the ground. Your silence destroys me, and in the morning you'll leave. Left alone, I fall to my knees. I won't say anymore that you're beautiful, you bathe in the sun. The pretty boys surround you, but don't come running when their shine wears down. I've nothing more to give, remember all I've said. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead. You will spend your whole life searching, and I'll find better lands. And lovers will come and go, and in the end, we'll know. I've nothing more to give. Remember all I've said. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead. And you will spend your whole life searching, and I'll find better lands. And lovers will come and go, and in the end, we'll know. I've nothing more to give. Remember all I've said. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead. Tonight I lay with my back turned towards the dead.
Wow.
Thank y'all very much. Thank you.
Man, you can't get that anywhere else but Barside Jive Live, right, John?
That's right.
All right,
That's
thank
right.
You, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh.
Seriously, thank you.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.